1 Kings chapter 3 verse 6.
And Solomon said, Thou hast showed unto thy servant David my father great mercy, according as he walked before thee in truth and in righteousness and in uprightness of heart with thee. And thou hast kept for him this great kindness, that thou hast given him a son to sit on his throne, as it is this day.
You know, Solomon was born out of wedlock. Solomon was not supposed to be king. He was born out of wedlock. God condemned the affair between David and Bathsheba, killed the firstborn, and Solomon wasn't supposed to make it. And by some special mercies, Solomon qualified. And when he sat on the throne, took stock of the 40 years of David's reign, and saw the ups, the downs, the betrayals, the difficulties, the many assassination attempts on the father's life, and how he survived all things for 40 years. When he had all the security briefing and everything in taking over the throne, and he sat on the throne, he came to one conclusion, that if my father walked in righteousness or in truth or did anything right, it was only because God showed him an act of his great mercy. He didn't just say mercy, he said great mercy. Come on, somebody say great mercy, great mercy. And Solomon concluded that the only reason why David made it was not because of any righteousness of his own, but it was because God showed him great mercy. That my father only qualified to reign for 40 years and make it all these years because of the mercy of Adonai. This morning, may you obtain mercy. May you and your family find mercy. May God show you and your house, this house and your house and this nation, mercy. Come on, somebody, put your hands together. Thank God for mercy. Somebody cry and shout, mercy. You know what? I know some of you never miss it before, so you don't need mercy. I know your thoughts are pure 24/7. And I know you never bear grudges and you are never angry and you are always pure. But I struggle sometimes. I struggle every now and then with my thoughts and my emotions, my feelings. I struggle with some things. So I need mercy every day. I need exemption from judgment. Come on, somebody, are you hearing me? I need God to prevent some things from happening as a result of my personal errors and mistakes. I need God to prevent the consequence of my actions by showing me mercy on a daily basis. Somebody put your hands together and thank God for mercy. Solomon said, Thou, O Lord, have shown my father David great mercies, that you kept him alive till you made me king. David was one of the only kings who God kept alive to appoint and ordain his successor before he died. He didn't depart for there to be some confusion. He set in office who he wanted to be in office before he passed. And Solomon concluded that, you know something? This old man only made it and survived because of the act of God's mercies. You know why I always talk about my past and where I've come from? Is to remind me and remind myself that, you know something, preacher? You can't forget where you came from. And I've been to some great places. I've been to some places. It's very, very important we check our motive as a people. It's time to cry for mercy. It's time to pray for mercy because too much is at stake. Hebrews 4:16.
Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need.
Let us therefore come boldly before the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy. Somebody say mercy. You see, this is the time of need. How many of you agree with me that we are living in times of great need? In the life and history of humanity, nations, unrest in the Middle East, fears, wars, rumors of wars between America and China and Russia, unrest, fears. These are days of great needs. And the Bible said, in the times of great needs, we are summoned by God to come boldly before the throne to obtain mercy. Mercy. Mercy to settle the account. Mercy to override the consequence of our action. To overturn judgment. I don't know about you, but I need mercy. Whether you respond or not, I say I need mercy. Tell somebody, I don't know about you, but I need mercy. I need mercy. I need mercy. Tell somebody, I need. Come on, talk. Say it with some passion. Say, I need mercy. Exemption from judgment. Mercy. Oh, that God will show us mercy. That God will cause us to be people who show mercy. You know, I was talking to somebody yesterday in Awusa, and he was shocked. He said, you speak Awusa? He couldn't believe it. And he couldn't believe it. And I said, what is wrong with the language? There are very blessed, wealthy Awusas. So what's the problem? I live in the north, in a place called Wapami. And I used to hang with friends in the place called Dondoli and Jejereiri. And I am not ashamed to talk about my past. Because when I look at my father and my mother's children, I have 43 brothers and sisters. And I'm standing where I'm standing today, not because I'm smart, not because I'm better than them, not because I know something they don't know, but it's because God showed me mercy. And I am who I am by the act of mercy and mercy only. But for mercy, I am nothing. And I know some of you, you are very sophisticated and you deserve to be blessed. And I know you are smart, you are intelligent because of the school you attended. And I know you are very disciplined and you come from a good background. And you are very connected, and you went to school outside, and you were a student of Harvard, Oxford, Princeton, Yale, or Cambridge, and of the best of school. And you went to school with a royal family, and your father was this, and your mother was that. My father was not a priest nor a prophet. Neither was my grandfather a priest or a prophet. My grandfather and my father, they serve idols and they call it royalty. And I saw it when I was growing up. With all their backgrounds and their education and who they were, they didn't serve the living God. And God has taken me places that I ever least expected I'll ever go. I've seen honors and I've been addressed in ways and manner that I least expected that will ever be addressed. I've worked with dignitaries. I've worked with royalty, real sheikhs, billionaires, traveled with private jets. Mercy. Mercy made me a game changer. Mercy exempted me. Mercy pulled me out. God help me the day I look down on anybody and the day I despise anybody or dishonor or disrespect anybody because of position. Nothing is forever. Everything has an expiry date. That's why I learned to show mercy. Somebody put your hands together and shout mercy, mercy.